Overall, our defensive performance was really good. First half, second half, to hold them to under 40% in both halves and under 30% from threes. That's something that we try to do, and that's a goal of ours. The first half, like I said, we played really good defense. We couldn't convert anything. We had 11. We forced 11 turnovers. We had 8 points. You can get a maximum of 33 points. So I thought going into halftime having a 5-point lead was okay. But I thought we came out in the first 5 minutes of the second half. I thought we played as good a defense as we did in the first half. But now we started converting. We started getting the ball up the court better, attacking. Matt got hot, and it just snowballed. I thought we got a lot of stuff off of our defense. 14 assists in the second half. Which is really, really good. We were sharing the ball. Offense was clicking, and when we can play defense the way we played, and then play the offense that we had in the second half, then we're a decent team. But the defense has to be a constant, and the defense, against St. Joe's it was, and today it was, and now we just got to continue to work. We were nowhere near where we need to be, but it's better than what it was coming off the road last week.
Aside from that stretch to start the second half, how key was it maybe in the first half when you had that stretch where I think they went like 10 straight?
I tell the guys all the time. Offense is fickle. You're not gonna have your offensive game every day, but the defense has to be a constant. And in the last 2 games, it has been, and it was, for the most part in the non-conference. We lost it a little bit when we went on the road. I think teams averaged 84 points a game. But since we've been back, it's the guys refocused and we're playing better defensively, and then when we play our offense the way we did in the second half, then we're a pretty good team. But we got to continue to make sure that the defensive end is taken care of.
I mean, you just basically said it right there, but how coming off of that road stretch and playing the way you have defensively in these last 2 games today, second fewest points allowed all year, second fewest shooting percentage allowed all year, how important is it to see that?
Are you waiting for me?
It's sort of.
Yeah, it's like we knew going in, as I said earlier, we knew going on, looking at the schedule early on that, we're going to have 4 to 5 games on the road, and they were going to be in, Dayton, Rhode Island, Davidson, 3 difficult places to play, 3 very good offensive teams. So we knew it was going to be a difficult stretch, but at the same time, we didn't play the defense that we needed to play, and give those teams credit. They played well, but I think, the guys understood that, and we came back, we refocused, we worked on it, and they understand, and now it's for these 2 games it's been good. Now we go back on the road. The test is going back on the road and seeing if we can do what we did at home.
Defensively, Mark, it doesn't seem to matter where you play. If you play good defense like you did in the first half, and you really shut them down.
Yeah, it's defense has to be the constant. It should be there all the time, and on the road it's more difficult. Teams play better on offensively at home. But we got to be more committed. We were more connected today, even more connected than we were against St. Joe's. And that's what we got to do when we go on the road. We got to make it difficult. You can't give the easy baskets. And that's what we did on the road too much. And, we got back into the basics. And, Matt and Jay, when your guards are doing it, you have a better chance. And they're more connected, more committed. And so, henceforth, we're playing better.
They were throwing a couple of different things at you, and then you went small. It seemed like when you went small, it opened up the floor a little bit. Were you asked this?
No, they played triangle and 2.
Yeah.
And we knew they were going to play some triangle and 2 on Matt and Jay, and so we brought Nelson in, another shooter. But I thought we shared the ball. It's like sometimes when you go against a triangle and 2, those guys that aren't being guarded, as soon as they're open, they jack one. We wanted to be patient, and we told them for the last 3 days, it's we want layups and dunks, not open shots, layups and dunks, and we can get that 18, 19 footer at the buzzer if we needed to. And I thought those guys did a really good job, and they played some 1-3-1 against us, and early on we struggled against it, but then we got into a flow. But we got a lot of stuff off of our defense, especially in the second half. 14 assists in the second half. That's really good for us.
How much does it help? Because you guys have had experience against the triangle and 2 before.
Yeah.
At one point, maybe it was just the way that the game was. I thought it was like on 2 possessions that they were in a box and 1 on Matt. Maybe it was me missing too. I don't know.
Yeah, usually it's a triangle and 2. You might be right. I don't know. I wouldn't think that they would play a box and 1 and let Jay go free, but I'm not sure.
I could be wrong.
But it's usually triangling too, and we've seen that a number of times last year. UMass played against, twice or three times, and so our guys are used to it. We work against it. We know that teams are going to do that. And I thought we did a good job of sharing the ball and getting easy baskets. And then once you score against it, then they have to get out of it. And that's what we did.
Matt, this is a GW team that struggled on the road in conference play. Is it fair to say that and it took a little while to get it going, but that eventually you guys just sort of took care of business today? Is that a fair way to describe that?
Yeah, like Coach said, it's all on defense. We knew they only played like 6, 7 guys coming in. We wanted to wear them out, get them tired. Continue to defend and lock them up, and that'll lead to open shots.
Plus, in transition too, they had a hard time finding you, in particular, right? I mean, if you're coming on, you're on one wing and then you're swinging over to the other wing, and there's something going on, in transition or otherwise. If they're constantly searching for you, then the middle of, I don't know, you guys had what, 3 or 4 coast-to-coast layups?
Yeah.
Because they're so hell-bent on identifying where you are and Jay is.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Coach Moore told me one time, like, sometimes my job is just to run, to draw the defense, to open up a gap for somebody else. So, I just want to stay active, keep moving around, and not make it easy on them by just staying in one spot.
Matt's learning.
You and Jay struggled down there last year. That's a hard place to go and play though as well. I think you guys won a combined 3 for 21 at GW last year, and the two of you go 13 for 29 today. You obviously had a real big game. What was just the difference you think in that regard?
I think I was just patient more this year. Like you said, last year got open shot, jacked it up. So I knew open shots were going to come eventually. So I just wanted to stay patient. Set screens for the guys, get other guys open looks. And, once they start knocking them down, then that's going to leave me open. So just stay patient, I think.
How nice did it feel for you to just kind of have a game like that? You've had some big ones. You had a couple big ones on the road with State and Davidson that were losing efforts. How nice was it to do what you did today and a win?
Yeah, it always feels good to have a decent game and win. So it's a great feeling.
Did you feel like you eventually just you had the hot hand and then you just sort of wanted the ball at that point to you were feeling it?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Kind of?
Yeah, got a couple clean looks early, knocked them down. That builds confidence. So once that happens, all the other shots are easy.
Mark, you feel as if the way you guys play defense, you prefer to score more than 26 in the first half.
Yeah.
But you're still off because you held them to the lowest,
Yeah.
giving up a half.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like you waited.
Well, that's
the defense kept it till you got going.
Yeah, and that's how it has to be. Like I said earlier, that offense is fickle. And if you shoot 30%, offensively in the first half, you better play defense. If you don't, you're going to be down by 10. And I thought, the guys have learned that. And like I said, in the non-conference, we played, for the most part, we played very good defense. And we played defense, well against UMass in the first game, and then we lost it when we were on the road. But I think, hopefully we've learned, and that's like I said, it's the constant. You win playing defense. You don't win. You're not going to be able to score 85, 90 points every night. And we're on the road and we gave up 85 on average. We're not going to win any of those games. We got to win by sitting down in the half court and grinding it out. We're not the prettiest team. We got to be blue collar, junkyard dog, whatever you want to say. That's how we win games.
You were outsized, and yet they missed 13 layups inside. So it seems like defensively you were even tough.
It's you tell the guys, you want to out scrap them. The junkyard dog. It's a workout scrap. You play with a chip on your shoulder, and that's when we're good. When we play, it's we feel like we're slighted. They're bigger. And we just want to go out there and show what we can do. And you challenge the guys. Last year, and you mentioned that we haven't played well at GW. I think we won one time since Ronald Reagan. That was. I'm not sure if I was born. Maybe I was. But it's defense is what you got to do. And that's what we have to. That whole challenge them. Don't get bullied. We got bullied down there last year. So you challenge the guys and they responded.
All set?
Thanks.